All right, 5E, number 9. Number 9 says, does it make sense? I found a nearly perfect positive correlation between A and B. There I conclude that A causes an increase in variable B. Well, it kind of makes sense. If A increases, B increases. Means that a positive correlation means as one increase, the other increases. But does A cause B, or is it just a coincidence? We don't know that it causes it, but since it's a positive correlation, you might conclude it could make sense. Okay, and then on 10, it basically says C and D have a negative correlation. Does C cause D to decrease? As C increases, D decrease? And it could make sense, yes. Although we don't know for sure that C causes D. Okay, and then next is number 15. And 15 says we have this graph, and we're supposed to state in this graph whether the diagram shows a positive correlation. This shows no correlation in there. It doesn't look like it's going up or down or any direction, so that would say no correlation. And so the adjusted gross income and the charitable giving doesn't seem like there's a correlation between the income and the amount of giving. That's 15. Next one is 16. Asks a similar question. And this does look like there's a correlation between the number of farms and the acreage average size in acres from 1950 through 2010. And it looks like the number of farms is decreasing. As it increases, the number of acres decreases. So it looks like there is a negative correlation there. So as the number of farms decreases or increases, the amount of acreage in each farm decreases, and that makes sense. 24. 24. This one, types of correlation. And do you believe that they're correlated? And is it positive or negative? The average property tax, so as the property tax increases, does it make the average salary of high school teachers, the salary for the high school teachers, it kind of makes sense that if they were collecting more tax, they would be able to pay more teachers more. So if anything, you would expect a positive correlation, and that one could cause the other. Okay? If they got more money, they can spend more on teachers. Now we go to 32. And 32 is, in a large resort city, the crime rate increased as the number of taxi cabs increased. Crime, taxi cabs, number of cabs, number of crimes. And it said, do you think this is the number of cabs is causing the crimes, or is there something else happening? Well, if there's more cabs and more crime, it probably might be due to more population causing the need for more cabs, but also causing more crime. So I'd say there's an underlying cause on 32. And then on 40. On 40, there's a longevity. And a famous study in the form of medicine said that orchestra teachers, the author claimed that the life of music causes longer life because if they chose to be a director, that they live 5 years longer than the average male does. And that the life of music causing that? It might be, because in music you might be doing some, if you're in music you might be more enjoy more what you're doing, and therefore your life is longer. However, conductors are just one form of being a musician, and so this doesn't really mean that the life of music causes longer life. The life of being a musical conductor might cause a longer life. So that one's kind of iffy. Okay?